Hi everybody. So this was not a video I intended to upload this week, but when I look at the many questions I have received concerning this topic, I just decided to do a very short video and then talk about it. So in this video, I will be answering the question as to whether or not newly graduated nurses straight from nursing school without any work experience can apply for nursing jobs in the UK, and I'll also throw more light on the application process concerning newly graduated nurses. Okay, so stay tuned. I just want to say welcome once again to my channel. My name is Nanelle Griselda, and on this channel I have a series where I'm inspiring and informing nurses and nursing students in Africa, Asia and the Caribbean who are interested in coming to work as nurses here in the UK. So if this is your first time coming by, I'm happy to have you here, and then I will just suggest that you kindly subscribe and then you share this video. I have so much to share with you guys, so much. The list is endless. Sometimes I wish I could even upload 2 videos a week, but then the stress of work and all that will not allow me, and then a lot goes into it, shooting the video and then editing as well. So I just have so much to share with you guys, so bear with me. Kindly subscribe, and for those of you who have already subscribed, I really appreciate you and I love you guys so much. So let's get straight into the video. Can newly qualified nursing graduates apply for nursing jobs in the UK without any working experience? The answer is yes. Yes, you can. From the 25th of September 2018, the NMC of UK ruled out their requirement of having at least 12 months working experience post qualification from the whole process. Okay, so now you do not necessarily need 12 months working experience after school to be eligible to start the process or to be eligible to get a job in the UK. You do not need that anymore, and that's like good news. So far as you have a 3-year nursing degree or a 3-year nursing diploma that qualifies you to work in the country that you trained in, you are eligible to apply. So if you went to a nursing training or a nursing school or whatever, and then the training program lasted for 3 years, and then after the 3-year course you were awarded a diploma or a degree, and that degree or diploma certifies you to work in the country where you were educated or you had your nursing training program, then you can apply. If you did a short course in nursing that lasted for 2 years, 1 year, a few months, no, this is not for you. And if the certificate you have or the degree or the diploma you have does not qualify you to work in the country where you trained, then you are also not qualified. You have a degree, you have a diploma, and you had a nursing program that lasted for 3 years, and then that qualification can make you work in the country where you trained, then you can apply. So that's basically it. But I'm just going to highlight, some differences when it comes to you. We'll still go through the entire process just like anybody else with working experience, but there are some slight differences with you guys, those without any work experience, and I'm going to highlight them in this video. So the first thing is that when you get to the eligibility and qualification stage, since you may not have a license straight after school, what the NMC of UK does with your application is that you are going to provide details of your training institution. And then obviously I have mentioned this in previous videos that you have to inform your training institution of this before you give their contact details to the NMC of UK. And the NMC of UK is going to contact them and then verify from them if you indeed have that qualification you said you have, and then whether that qualification certifies you to be registered with the nursing council in that country. I'll come again. So when you provide the contact details of your training institution, the NMC of UK will contact the training institution and then ask them whether you indeed have that qualification you are claiming to have, right? And then after that, they would ask them whether that qualification you have makes you eligible to register with the nursing council or the nursing and midwifery council in that country, or the nursing regulator or whatever, the body that regulates nurses in that country. So once that certifies you to work in that country, that is this for you. You're done. Also, the NMC of UK, although you may not necessarily be registered with the nursing council in your country yet, the NMC of UK may request for their details. This is for new graduates. May request for their details, right? And then contact them and then ask them or verify from them if the qualification you have certifies you to be registered with them. That is if you were to, let's say, decide to practice in that country. The NMC of UK is going to find out if the qualification you have from school qualifies you to register with the nursing regulator in that country. And another thing is, because you do not have like work experience, when it gets to the part where you have to provide references, and the issue with you guys is that you may not have, you know, a previous employer or a nurse manager you've worked with to give you a reference. So again, the NMC of UK will accept any reference from your lecturer or your training institution. Again, they will also accept a reference from any NMC registrant. This could be a nurse in the UK or any, you know, healthcare professional in the UK who is registered, and then the person has known you for at least 1 year, and then you guys have been in constant, you know, like communication in the last 6 months prior to your application. Okay. That also clarifies that. I know there are hospitals that are still advertising that they want people with 1 year experience, but so far as the NMC is the highest body that regulates, you know, nurses and midwives in this country, in the UK. So far as the NMC deems you eligible, that's okay. You definitely get an agency or a care home or some hospitals that are okay with you not having job experience. Okay, so don't worry so much about that. One thing I'm going to add is that both the CBT, that's the computer-based test, and then the IELTS do have an expiry. I think they are only valid for 2 years. So after 2 years, you cannot use the results in the application process. So do not rush and then go and do the CBT and the IELTS if you're in first year of nursing school, if you're in second year of nursing school. Relax, calm down. Take your time and then finish your nursing program, get the required qualification, and then when you are done, you can write the exams. You can once in a while, you know, go through and then learn, but do not speed up and then go and write when you are in first year or when you're in second year. If you are nearly done and then you know that you're going to fast track the process and then in 2 years you'll be done, you can write the exams. But other than that, you'll be wasting money. So relax and just enjoy my videos until the time gets there. And I also know that the nursing regulator or the nursing council in some countries may not approve of your application until you have worked for at least 1 year, you know, like serving the nation or serving your country, national service. So don't worry so much about it. Just go through the process if that is what will make them approve of your application before you leave the country. Don't worry, just use that opportunity to gain more skills and gain more knowledge before you come here, so that when you come here you won't seem so ignorant. You may still have, you know, some skills you can boast of as a nurse. So that is what I would say about this. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Kindly subscribe. I am going to upload a video about how you can pass your CBT, and then I'm also going to do a video about, you know, the cost of living in the UK, so that you guys can choose whether to live in England or wherever, or join me here in Northern Ireland. So kindly stay tuned and kindly subscribe. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Love you. Bye.